So of course, Estonian position is clear that Ukraine position and future will be in NATO, but probably it doesn't happen right now. Though we must decide as a coalition of the willing, together with US, to give the security guarantees, what means that Europe must put the skin in the game. It means the boots in the ground, if there is need for that. Estonian government already in March this year decided that if there is a need, and this with the formation of the coalition of the willing security guarantees, boots on the ground, we will participate. Even we are the neighboring country and a small country to Russia, and we are the front line on the east to NATO. But we must understand that if we can keep the peace in Ukraine, then we are securing Europe as well.
Ready to go at war against Europe if necessary. What do you make of such comments?
We must actually decide what we are going to do in Europe. Putin cannot decide over us. And as well, US cannot make decisions instead of us.
How can you make sure that the US is seriously taken?
We have lots of leverages. We need to support Ukraine, but you're right, we don't know exactly what is happening in Moscow and during these negotiations. Let's hear our Ukraine friends.
We all were following the news from both Moscow but also from Kiev and other places. So nobody should be trying to get results through the so-called peace talks that they can get on the warfield, on the battlefield. And that is what Russia is trying. Russia is trying to undermine the US standing in the world. Russia is trying to split NATO, and they are trying to get it through these so-called peace talks. Ukraine deserves a peace that is just, peace that is long-lasting.
The meeting, the last time was Colin Powell in 2003. What message does this send from the...
So he obviously is very busy with the peace talks and with all the other events. Let's not forget he's also National Security Advisor and doing other things. So we will have Christoph Landau here, and we look to a constructive engagement with him.
Norway today will announce an additional $500 million for Pearl programs, distributed in two packages, one together with Germany and Poland and one together with Germany and the Netherlands, because this is really a moment to ramp up support for Ukraine. They need to be able to negotiate from a position of strength.
President Putin was threatening Europe with war again. What is the reason behind these statements now?